Hello everybody, I'm Frugal. Welcome to day 75 of this Japanese linguistic quest. This trimester will be the final 21 days of phase 1, which is to build a foundation of the Japanese language. Let's make it count. Today I'll be looking at day 12 of the Japanese Core 2000 step 4. And on the side I am working on my second reading of the Taking Japanese Grammar Guide. As usual, if you have a mnemonic about any of the kanji, please don't hesitate to share. Clearly, right? Clear cut. Hakkiri.
はっきり。
Okay.
今日は山がはっきり見える。
Okay, so you can clearly see the mountain, right? Yeah. This one is Mountain Yama. Okay. So in official term, today is the day that we learn it in the capacity reading as Yama, right? So yeah, I guess it's a new vocabulary. But it is pretty interesting, right? So the other time that we learn is from Fuji-san, right? And at that time we also learn it in conjunction with Mieru, right? So both time, mountain and visible is the sentence that we learn. Yeah. Yeah.
つまり、
Sumari. Basically, right? Yeah.
つまり、あなたは何も知らないのですね。
Yeah. So basically, you don't know anything. But I think it would be more accurate to translate it to something like basically you don't understand anything. Right? So it's like a teacher talking to a student, kind of. Yeah.
通過。
Suka. Okay, this one is new, right? It's yeah, this one is passage, like a new vocabulary, but both kanji we learn already. So the first one mean commute, right? So we learn in sugako to commute to school, sugo to like passage, right? Or one way road, like people sugo, right? And then sujo as in like common or usual. Yeah, so they all make the sound z. And then this one mean like just pass, just over, right? So hirusugi, right? Just past noon. And then I mean koka, yeah, so mean the past, right? And that in that instant it makes the same sound ka here as in this vocabulary. Yeah, so just pass and the past, I mean commute and just pass and become passing or passage. Okay.
次の駅は通過します。
Yeah, so the train will pass, right, the next station instead of stopping. Yeah.
深い。
Fukai. Oh, profound, right? Yeah, profound or deep. Okay. So this one is new kanji. We have water here, and this one is a crown. Yeah, a pair of running leg and the tree. Yeah, and it means like deep or profound. So yeah, like you could just think of somehow like the tree reach into the earth and sucking out the water or something. Yeah, but for me because it makes the sound fuka, right? Fuka, and then also a kunyomi of she. The mnemonic I come up with is like this, right? The shining crown prince is trying to change a deep-rooted public perception by running a food cart selling plant-based water. Yeah, so like shining, right? See from shining, and fuka from food cart. Yeah, kind of. And that's the mnemonic.
あの池はとても深い。
Yeah, ike, right? Yeah, the pond, yeah. So yeah, the pond is very deep and the pond is made of water, and this one is to be, right? So the pond is pondering, right? To be or not to be, or like the water creature in the pond is pondering. To be chill in IKEA or to be grinded in IKEA. Yeah, so because EK, right? That's why there's an IK in there. And then it also makes the sound chi, yeah, in kunyomi. So that's why there's a chill there. Okay, that's it for this one.
候補
Oh, okay, koho. This one is like candidate, right? Yeah, candidate. Okay, so two new kanji here. This one mean sorry. This one mean weather. Yeah, this one mean weather. We have weather or also serve, right? Weather and serve. Yeah. So basically we have a person. This one is a long line. This one is a katakana you. So yeah, I will change it into you in the mnemonic. And this one is an arrow, right? And the sound image is go. So during cool weather, the arrow sign serve to tell you where the long line of people queuing for coffee start. Yeah, that's the mnemonic, right? So cool weather, cold weather, and the sound cold. Yeah, so we have both weather and serve in there, right? Yeah, and then this second one here is supplement, right? And also assistant, I think. Yeah, assistant, yeah. So assist and supplement. The first part here is the clothes, right? This one is the clothes. And this second part here is actually, this one here mean for the first time. Yeah, for the first time, right? So 10 dot and business become for the first time. Like for the first time you do a business and you get 10 point out of 10. Yeah, so that could be the mnemonic to remember this part. But yeah, we have close and for the first time and need supplement or assistant, right? So for the first time in your life, you supplement your income by working as an homemade clothes assistant. Yeah, and homemade, right? Homemade in there to signify that the pronunciation mnemonic is ho, right? Ho, and that's why ho become candidate, right? Like you need someone to serve, and like no, like the current one who serve is retiring, right? And you need a supplement assistant or a supplement one who will serve, and that somehow make it kind of make sense that you have a candidate. Yeah, that's how it works in my mind. Yeah, let's move on.
会長の候補は3人います
Yeah, so 3 candidates, right, for the position of Kaicho. Yeah,
選手
this one is player, right? Yeah, athlete, player. Representative athlete is sound kind of stiff. Yeah, let's think of it as player or athlete. Yeah, player or athlete. Yeah, let's think of this instead. So obviously the first one is to select, right? Erabu, and then we also have like Senkyo, right? That in election. Yeah, so the sound is same. And then we have Te here, the hand, right? Yeah, but I think all previous instance where we have vocabulary that have the hand here, they all make the sound Te instead. But today the sound is Shu. Yeah, so a hand that you select and become a player seem logical to me, like in the standpoint of like a coach or a manager select the team that he will field for the match, right? Yeah, so Chenchu represent a selected hand and is a player. Yeah,
彼は プロのサッカー選手だ。
Yeah, so a pro soccer player, right? Yeah, nothing to see here. Except... No, yeah, no, really nothing to see here.
音
Oh, oh. Sound, yeah, sound, okay, sound. So yeah, kind of similar to Yama, right? So we see both of those as radical path many times before. Yeah, but I guess today is the first time they stand alone. Yeah,
雨の音が聞こえる
yeah. The sound of the rain is audible, right? Yeah, kikoeru. Yeah, so kikoeru is something we learned like back in near the end of season 1. Yeah, but at the time I was not like well versed in Japanese. Yeah, not that well versed in Japanese. Yeah, so I didn't recognize that it's a new vocabulary. Yeah, so today it will be, yeah, to be audible. Okay.
大会
Hi, guy. Yeah, okay. Okay, so I will just think of it as a big meeting. Yeah, big meeting. And then you could paraphrase that into like all sort of thing, right? Like tournament, assemble, rally, convention, conference, whatever.
夏には川辺で花火大会があります夏には川辺で花火大会があります夏には川辺で花火大会があります
Oh, Kawabe, okay, riverside, okay. So this one Hanabi, right? Okay. Yeah, so this one river. This one is both a kanji and radical, right? So yeah, this I will just remember it as such. This one we haven't seen for a while, but this one means vicinity, right? Vicinity. Yeah, so that's why together they form like riverside. Yeah, or edge of the river. Yeah, and then this flower fly and become firework. Yeah, nothing to see here, I guess.
基本
Kihon. Foundation? Yeah, okay, foundation. Yeah. Motozuku, right? And then hon, as in book or origin. Yeah. Motozuku is also like base. Yeah.
今ジャズダンスの基本を習っています
Okay. Narate to literally to learn. Yeah, this one means literally learn. So yeah, I mean we have this here is a feather, right? So feather, and then the part on the bottom means the color white, right? So white feather, and somehow it related to learning. So because the sound image is nara, the mnemonic alphabet is like the narrator is learning how to shuffle the voice to a pitch that is light as a white feather. Yeah, that's the mnemonic, right? So nara, so narrator, right? Kind of, and then it also has the kun sound of shu. That's why I try to put in shuffle in there. And yeah, I mean, what do you think of my voice? Huh? I think it's definitely on the light side as opposed to like a heavy voice. But I wouldn't call it like a feather. Yeah, that would be too lovely. My voice is light as a cockroaches. Yeah, that's how I like it. Yeah, my voice is light as a cockroaches. Okay.
契約
Okay, yaku. Contract agreement. Okay. So this one is already like promises, right? Yeah. So like in yoyaku in reservation and yakusoku, yeah, as in promise. And this one here is also like promise. So promise, pledge, or vow. Vow or vow? Or vow. Okay, vow. I mean, we have, this is a lot, right? A lot. And a knife. And big, right? And it makes the sound K. So keep, yeah. Keep the pledge of always protecting the big lot using the bestowed knife. Yeah, that's the name of it. Yeah, using the bestowed knife. Yeah.
その選手は新しいチームと契約した。
Yeah, the player signed a contract with a new team. Okay. Yeah.
発見。
Discovery, right? Yeah, discovery. Yeah, so K not in C, right? So Iken, yeah. And then this one depart, but like Hatsu, right? Kai Hatsu development or Happy-o, yeah, okay, Happy-o. So yeah, happy. So that's the same sound here. With the su, big su become the small su. Yeah, Happy-o, and then Hakken, okay, Hakken, yeah.
発見。
And yeah, that's it. Okay. Introducing my trusty motorbike. Yeah. So it is an Honda Future Neo. I don't have that much knowledge about motorbike brand, but yeah, this one is, I have owned it for more than 10 years. It used to belong to my older brother. Yeah. So about, I guess 10 or 11 years ago, when I start becoming working adult, yeah, my father give him the money, give my older brother money to buy a new bike, and I inherit his old bike. Yeah. So actually the registration paper, on the registration paper, the bike is officially still belong to my brother. Yeah, so I didn't bother to go through all the paperwork to change it into my name. Yeah. So yeah, if I do say so, I think I keep it in a pretty good condition. Yeah. So I even make an attempt to apply an extra layer of protection by the means of a layer of dust. Yeah. So I guess it's quite flattering, right? So sometimes some guy would pull up beside me and ask if I want to sell it. Yeah. So that is pretty flattering. And so the bike have some quirk, right? Yeah. So for example, this part is called an exhauster, right? Or exhaustion pipe. Yeah. So somewhere along the pipe there's a punctuation hole. Yeah. So instead of the normal engine sound, when I run the bike, there's like this poop 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 sound that is very distinct. Yeah. So also many people have been telling me to just to change the exhauster, right, and to fix that problem. But to me, it seems like without honking, yeah, the unique sound make the surrounding vehicle aware that I am there. Yeah, so I am not going to fix this anytime soon. Yeah. So I guess there also is a problem with the left side leg hanging, I guess. Yeah, so it's not like a functional problem. So yeah, it will stay there for an indefinite number of time. So for the like meter, yeah, so I guess the bike is like 15 years and the total a kilometer clock is like 59,000 kilometer. Yeah, so it's not a lot, I think. Yeah, it's not a lot. So the bike have suffered a few like minor slip and crash. So actually the right side, yeah, is kind of like broken. Yeah, and then we have the helmet. Yeah, so yeah, this helmet is like classic property of a tennis squeezer, you can say. Yeah, because if you look at the lock or the bolt here, you see that, yeah, it's actually kind of broken. Yeah, and I just use the what do I call this? It's the strip. Yeah, the longer strip of the I don't know, but I use some part of the strip and stuff it in, yeah, to fix the bolt in place. Yeah, and yeah, that's it about my bike. Yeah, thank you very much for watching. As usual, I have a link in the description that led to today's kanji diagram, along with some other material I think proves useful. If you have a memory about any of the kanji, please don't hesitate to share. See you tomorrow. Bye for now.
7番のバスに乗るって言ってましたよね。
いいの、またすぐ来るから大丈夫よ。
僕はフットボールとか戦争とかでうんと活躍して有名になったし、エビ取り船の船長とか大学の卒業生だったりで、グリーンボーでは偉い人が集まっていい仕事を決めてくれた。だから僕は団注意と船に乗らなくなった。